Hello everybody, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me. Happy Monday. Today I am not going to be doing my usual stuff, but hi, my name is Nori and this is Norelis budget. Let me say that first. I have taken apart all of the challenges that I have finished this month, and here are my tinies, and I've calculated it. If you're a member, you already saw that video. You saw me work on that on Saturday. I posted that video for my members, and we were able to save $530 for Christmas. I'm gonna do $365 to the 100 envelope challenge, and then the emergency fund is gonna get $100. The month ahead is gonna get $197. The 10K challenge is gonna get $110, and the sinking funds are gonna get $237. I stuffed my sinking funds separately in another video. That'll be a member exclusive. That's where I show my my private binders, or like my personal binders. So the total savings for this month was $1,539. So let's see how that compares to other months, because I've been busy, so my brain is like, you know, distracted with all this other stuff, so I can't remember like nitty-gritty details. So let me go to my savings. All right, so this is my budget planner. I have this available in my I used to write everything by hand. Now I have a document where I do it online, but that's where I write my expenses and all that. I can plan ahead. And I'm looking for my sheet where I have the totals. I'm clearly missing it. There it is. Hey. All right, cool. So for the month of July, we were able to save $1,539. That's awesome. And we were able to put $530 towards Christmas. So that's exciting, because that was Christmas in July. And then obviously I was able to save other things, but I pretty much was like a little bit shorter than last month, but that's fine because I put money into another month. So far, my biggest month to date has been May, where I saved $2,115. That's crazy. And then with the ding ding ding, I was able to save $1,720 in June. So that was a pretty big month, actually. So $1,539, that's great. I think that's amazing. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. That's kind of where I've been. Every month, ebbs and flows depending on what's going on. And like I said, these are all my completed challenges. I like to save them to show them to you guys, since you guys don't see me taking apart. And I've already calculated everything. So I'm eating a cracker. I'm sorry. I got off work. I'm hungry. But I'm going to get this done before I get tired. All right. So let's do this. I have money here. I have this here. I want to do my 10K. I always like to do my 10K first, because I'm doing that with my tinies. And I always love, this is from Baddies and Budgets. I got this from my advent box that she made. And I already decided that I was going to do the $110 envelope. Okay. I saved 102, but I rounded it up to 110. I already had done the $102 envelope, so I wanted to go up, and I just decided to round up to 110. So here is that spot, 110. And as you can see, there's a ton more that has to be filled in. It's in increments, and like increments of 2. like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And I'm going to do 110. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 10. So $110 is going into my 10K savings challenge. So if you're new here and you've never been here, so the way that I do this is that I wait till the end of the month, and with the money that I save all month long, I come in here and I save. So this isn't extra money from my paycheck or anything like that I'm adding in here on top of all the other savings. No, everything that you've seen me save all month long, all the month of July, now you're gonna see me put it away here. So the grand total was $15.39. I divided that into different things that I'm doing long term. Oops, something fell. Oh, my notebook. And so there we have it. I don't know why I did it like that. It's so weird. Anyway, so I put the 20s in that way, and then I guess the 100s I'm putting it the other way. I don't know. So $110 saved here. I'll probably condense that to a $100 bill later, but I don't have a $100 bill right now. So that's why I did the 20s, because that's all I had. So $110 going in here. I'm only doing one envelope because I'm trying to do higher denominations and then work towards the front. So that's less. So there we have it. That's my Bodies and Budgets 10K savings challenge. This is going to take me a really long time to do it. And I'm going to take you along in that really long journey that I'm going to have. Because what I'm trying to show you is that everything takes time. And that every dollar takes time to add up. Thank you so much, you guys, for your wonderful comments and messages that you left me in my Friday video. If you haven't seen my Freebie Friday video, you should head on over to Freebie Friday video. It has my freebie roundup, and then it has a giveaway. I'm giving away one of my Hello Kitty savings books, so I would love it if you went over there. And I'm gonna do little boxes to do check marks. So that's a really weird box I drew. So the 10K is done. All right, I'm gonna leave the sinking funds without anything. So we already did Christmas because that's already put in the envelope. So now I'm gonna do my 100 envelope, which is my purple binder. This is the first binder I ever bought, and it's like an Amazon chibi binder. I have empty envelopes here. I have all kinds of stuff in this binder, but I don't care because I started the 100 envelope challenge. This 100 envelope challenge is from BZ's Things, and I am in section 8. We're going to be starting section 8, which means I only have 2 sections after I complete that one. I've already started section 10 though, so I feel like I'm 2.5 sections in. All right, so I'm going to be doing $365. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's not it. Yeah, that's the one. I'm going to grab a 20. I only have 20, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 200. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 365. So I'm going to be adding $365 to this envelope. I'm going to do 5 envelopes. Let me add them up. 71, 72, 73, 74, and 75. Yeah, that's $365. I have multiple challenges that I'm working on that I will be adding into this when I finish those challenges to finish it. At the end of the month, my goal is to at least do 4 envelopes. If I can't do 4 envelopes, then it is what it is. Like if something came up and I have to use the money for something else, then I have to use the money for something else. But ideally, my goal has always been to at least do 1 a week if possible. So 4 weeks in a month. Even if the month has more, I'm just doing, 4 because I feel like that's realistic. But this time when I was adding it all up, if you remember and you saw the video, I was like, you know, I want to do one more. And I could have just done the 4 and kept it moving. But then if I do 5 and then I do another 5 next month, then I can finish this whole section in 2 months instead of waiting a 3rd month to complete it. You know what I mean? Because my goal is to finish this before the end of the year, and preferably before the end of the year, like in the fall would be ideal. But I know that things happen and not everything can happen the way I would want it. So I'm trying to be mindful of that. But I also want to have goals for myself. You know what I mean? So I'm doing 5 envelopes and I feel like that's doable. The whole process of coloring in the envelope is just as important, guys. So let me get up close. Section 8, I did 5. So I'm putting the $265 in here. I also have 5 envelopes left in this section. So this section needs 91, 92, 93, 94, and 95. This section has $465 left to finish it. So if I can do the 5 envelopes next time, then I can start section 8 and then I can finish section 10. And then I finish the 5,000, what does it end at? $5,550, I think it is. I'm not sure. But we're going to find out together, you guys. I cannot wait till that day. It's going to be a celebration. Because this is the hardest thing I've ever done, is this 100 envelope. And I'm doing it section at a time. And you can get this from Beezy's Things. I will tag her below. And she makes her own stuff. It's so cool. And I like that it has a section so I can see my progress. And then I have this in here. Then I have 10. And then I have the rest of them. And I have all the ones I've completed up front here. But anyways, there's that. So we finished the 100 envelope. $365 put away from the total finished in the month, right? So from that $1,500, $530 went to Christmas. The remainder I'm breaking down into all of this. So let's do our emergency fund, which is my $1 at a time binder. This is available as a digital download. It will be available for sale in the month of August. I'll probably have a release on the 15th or the 22nd of, I think it's the 15th of August. I'm going to have a release. But I have $100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So if I have a $5 bill in here, I do. I'm going to take it out and I'm going to put a 20. So that's 42. Hey, that's exactly what I should have. So I have $100 here because I'm putting $100 towards emergency fund. I try to do $100 every time, right, for emergency. Sometimes I've done 200 because I've had the little bit of extra money. But if I didn't have it, then I don't have it, right? And this is my July wrap up. So everything that I am saving towards, all the long-term goals, they're all going to be here. And you already know that I save for long-term challenges, a little more longer challenges on Mondays because I do my 2025 binder. But this is pretty much everything that I saved for in July, putting it away. So then when I start this month of August, I'm starting from 0, but putting it towards these bigger challenges. So I only really stuff these once a month, as you guys know. So I'm finishing this challenge, which is exciting. The $1 at a time binder is a $1,000 binder, and it comes in denominations of 1, 2, 5, and 10. That's the highest amount. So when you're saving in it, you're going to save $1,000, but you're going to do it $1 at a time, i.e. this is the $1 challenge. So we have $42. So I'm going to take the envelope and the challenge, and I'm going to put my money in here. And then I have another $1 challenge here that I'm going to start next. I have a $5 challenge that I've been working on. And I have a $10 challenge that I've been working on. And then I finished the 2. I finished the 5. I finished the 2 again. I finished the 1. I finished a 10, and I finished 1. So I'm gonna put this one over here. I'm gonna write completed 8, 4, yeah, 25. So you guys, I only have $1, $5, and $10 left. I have 3 challenges left to finish this book, and I'd have saved my $1,000 for emergency. I have $1,000 for emergency already, but my goal for 2025 was to double it. So I'm not gonna do the $1 one right this second. I'm gonna do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 10, 20, 30. If I do a row, that's 30. Yeah, so let me see if I have a 10. Yeah. So I'm gonna do 2 20s, and I'm gonna keep this 10. So then I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. 10, 20, 30. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 120. All right, so each flower is $5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, guys. I'm gonna zoom in because I don't think you guys can see it. There we go. It's a little bit better. I'm gonna go ahead and color the petals. Part of the process is coloring it all in, right? I think that we have to do the whole thing. I love sitting here and coloring, especially after a long day. I get to do something for myself. I hope that when you do these challenges with me and when you do it in your own way, these could be a quarter if you wanted. You can make these 50 cents. You can make these $1. You don't have to do it exactly like me, but all the challenges that you have, you can accommodate them to your budget. And I think that those little bits of dollars, when you see $1 at a time, you think like, girl, that's going to take me forever. Well, let me tell you something. Rome wasn't built in a day. Your life didn't come over and done with in one day. It took a long time to get to where you are, right? So the same thing with saving money. It's going to be $1 at a time, 1 minute at a time, one situation at a time, one hiccup at a time. Because trust me, the hiccups are going to come. And then you just got to be okay with it, you know? All right, let me grab the piece of paper I have over here that I use as like a blotting thing. It's ruined my envelopes anyways because markers have been ruining it, but whatever. Here I am at my $10 savings, so I want to do 50 because I want to leave that 5 for the singles. So 4, 5. I'm going to do 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, that means I only have 2 next time. I'm excited about that. That's cool. So yeah, so this $1 at a time binder saves you $1,000, and you can use it as many times as you want because it's a laminated book. And you can buy the physical for me when I have my restock on August. Let me look. August 15th, I'll have a restock at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard. And you can get this physical challenge, or you can print it yourself right this second. If you head on over to my Etsy and go, there's a link in the description, and you go to the digital downloads and you download it and you print it yourself and you laminate it and you do it yourself right this second. You don't have to wait for my launch to get it. You can do the digital version, especially if you don't live in the US and the shipping is crazy. You can do the digital edition and save with me. Save $1,000, 1,000 pounds, 1,000 pesos, 1,000 whatever, 1,000 euros, 1,000 Canadian dollars, whatever you want. And then once you have $1,000 emergency fund, you can start it again and save for something else or save for a vacation. If you just want to save $1,000 for medical, use the cute book and then you have $1,000 saved for medical. I just want you to do what works for you, but I want you to do it $1 at a time. That's why I'm doing these things. That's why I'm showing you. So my goal when I started 2025 was I want to double my emergency fund. So that means that the $1,000 that I have, I wanted it to be $2,000, right? Because if I do that, then if I have to use $1,000, I still have $1,000 left, right? Every time I have to deplete it, God forbid, but you never know. You know, things happen. That's life. Such is life, you know. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 30. And it's 150. So that's going to be awesome. Again, this is done from minis, tinies, and all those tiny challenges that I did all month long. That got me here. All right, that's dry. So I did the $5, and then I'm going to go here to the $1, and I'm going to do, wait, no. Yeah. I'm going to do 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to color 5 of these smiley faces because each one is $1 and I have $5, and I'll start this one today. So I have the $10 one I can finish next time with 2 10s. Then that means I get extra money to add to my $5 challenges, my $5 challenge, and then I'll add a little bit to this one. So then that way, so technically by September, by the end of August, beginning of September, I could finish this one, hopefully, the book, if I want to do a little bit more. That'd be exciting. Oh my gosh, I kept coloring. Now I'm gonna add $2 because, oi, I messed it up. I kept going. 2, 4, 6, 7. So $7, and I have, so I'm just gonna rob it from my wallet. $7. I got distracted. Sorry. All right. So $7 in that one. Moving along in this one. So if I do 20 in the, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110. So yeah, so I can finish it pretty much in another month or so. That's exciting. All right. I'm going to zoom out because that's really, really close. So there's my $1 at a time binder. That's what I've been using to save for my emergency fund. It's a $1,000 savings, but you can use it for anything. It just says $1 at a time because it is $1 at a time how we do things in this channel and in this life that I'm living. Everybody could do whatever they want to do, but I'm doing that. Okay. Not that. Don't fall over. And we still got to work on our regular books because I don't want to lose the momentum of working in my books in a month, but whatever. All right, so here's my 1 month ahead. This binder is also available as a digital download. It's a chunky, chunky one. And this one is going to get $197. So 1 icon for everything I need, okay? So first up, my home expenses. I don't have any singles, I think. So I'm going to divide my bills now because I wasn't doing that before because it was just specific amounts. But with this one, I kind of have to play around with it because I have to make change. So let's say $4. So let me make more change. Let me do more singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'll grab a $5 bill. All right, I just wanted to break it down further. So I need to add $88. So 20, 40, 60, 85, 86, 87, 88. $88 going into my home expenses, which is my rent. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm gonna do that. Grab a 10. Wish I had a 20, but I don't. So I'll condense this later. So now in home expenses, let me color this in. So one little house is $88. That's the way I decided to break it down. Your rent could be a lot less than my rent. And you don't have to worry about it or think about it. And it could be each house is $5 or a house is $20. But for me, so I can make the $1,760, I have to make each house $88. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 500. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 700. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 5, 87. So that's where I'm at with it. Making a lot of progress. That's crazy. And it's been one icon a month, maybe 2 when I have the money, but not always. All right, so taxes. Taxes is going to get $18. That's why I needed to make smaller bills. Because some of these... Okay. So 10, 15... 16, 17, 18. So, oh yeah, I got mad change I gotta make from here. So 50, no, 1, 2, 3, 60, 70, 80, 90, 150, 155, 156, 157, 158, 159, 160, 1, 2. So yeah, out of 630. So little by little. I'm just taking my time. All right, utilities is $5. This is on one of my extras, lower dollar amount ones. And I have 20, 40, 50, $50. Yep, and it's gonna be 100. So I'm halfway there. So when I finish one, those $5 will go into another challenge. That's how I'm doing it. All right, car payment is gonna be $13. So $13 going into car payment. I want to just have enough to be a month ahead, right? So if I can be, this is a little higher than what my monthly payment is, but I did that on purpose so I can have some little extra cash. But once I finish doing this month ahead, I'm going to start it all over again so I can do 2 months ahead, but I'm doing it 1 month at a time because I don't want to stress myself out. You know, I want to accomplish something, get the adrenaline from finishing something, and then start again. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 120, 2, 124, 126, 28, 130. So 130 out of 364, and it's been $13 at a time. All right, so internet. I've been working on internet all this time on and off because I want to get this done. So I need $3 for internet, and then that's going to be one other row finish. And then I can use these $3 towards another challenge, which is awesome. And then I have so 3, 6, 9, 12, $15 left in this one to finish it. So that'll be the first thing I finish, I think. So then I have 20, 40, 65, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $75 saved in internet, and I need 90. And that's way more than I pay, but I just want to have extra again. Subscriptions is $8. So $8 comes out, and then I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna color a bill. I need to save $192 for all the subscriptions that I have, and that's for like my business as well, Canva, all sorts of stuff that I use to make stuff for my Etsy, printer ink, and all that. So 20, 40, 50, 5, 60, 5, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. So that's wild. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Well, you know what? I'm just going to do that. I'm going to get the singles. I'm going to do the 10. And then at least it's a little less smaller bills, you know? 20, 40, 50, 60, 75. Okay. All right. So car insurance. It's $15. Well, let me just color it first and then I'll grab it so it can dry. $15 for my car insurance. I need a yellow for the coin because I've been doing the coin yellow the whole time, so I gotta stick to that pattern. All right, so $15 is gonna go in this envelope. So 5, 10, 15. So I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 35, 45, 50. So 150. So I'm exactly halfway done with my insurance fund. That way I can be good. Awesome. All right, so electricity is a random number. It's $12. And the amount that I'm saving is to be like at the highest possible amount of electrical bill, because during the summer in Florida I pay quite a bit, and I'm pretty energy efficient. Like I turn off everything that I'm using and all that good stuff, but it still adds up. So 10 and 12. $20, $40, $60, $80, $90, $102, $4, $6, and $8. $108 electricity. All right, cell phone is $5. All right. So 20, 35, 45. $45 towards my cell phone, and it's $150. And I'm hoping that I can do like one of those Mint Mobile things. I have to do that, and then that way I don't have to pay as much. So 5, 10, 15, 20. So $20 for groceries. Alrighty. So that puts my grocery bill, and this is way more money than I spend a month, but I'm just preparing myself, right? 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that's $220. So we're getting almost halfway to my grocery bill. And then last but not least is my gas, and that should be $10. Let me make sure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. So we completed 2 rows. And let me get a $10 bill, because I don't need to be putting all those singles in here. If that's all I had, I would, but I know I can swap it. So now I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Woohoo! So we're a third of the way done with my gas money. Perfect. And then this book comes with like your own categories that you can make. So I made a gas one, but then I have 3 extra ones back here that I can use for whatever else I want. And you can make each icon however you want to make it. You can make them all $3, all $5, because at the end of the day, it's what your 1 month ahead looks like. So now it's chunky. Look at it. Chunky, chunky baby. That's exciting. So emergency fund, done. Month ahead, done. So I just have my sinking funds to do, and that'll be a member exclusive video that I'll post later. And then this goes over here. So that's exciting. So that's my completed wrap up for July. And then now I want to put money away in my Hello Kitty. And I want to put money away in my vacation. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to do $20. This is the only savings I'm going to do towards the month of August right this second. So I'm going to do $20. So I'm going to be adding $20 to my, this is my vacation book. It'll be available for sale on August 15th, Friday. So this is 10, 15, 25. So I put the money in the front pocket right here because I was waiting to get the $25. And then now I have $25 saved towards vacation. So I am going to fill in a bubble. So this book is laminated so you can wipe it clean and use it all over again for any other challenge that you want, any other savings that you want. So each little bubble is $25, as you can see. So I filled in one, and I'm going to put my first $25 into this envelope to save for vacation. I do have a vacation binder envelope that I'll be adding money into for vacation, like with my sinking funds, but this is like $1,050 that I'll put aside for vacation. So I'm excited for that. So I did those $10, and then I have another $10, and I'm going to use that for my Hello Kitty savings book. I'm going to work one challenge at a time and keep working through the book. This book is something that I sell on my Etsy shop. If you haven't seen it, I'm actually giving one away in my Freebie Friday video if you want to head over there. I made some prop bills to go with it if you want to put money in the bank. So you have $1,100, $500, $500, and $100 to have your prop bills. And they're laminated. So you can also just use them and put them in your binders. You don't have to use them in this book, but I gave you that in this front pocket. And in the back pocket, I put some challenges as well. But 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. So if I do the 3 there and 2 on the next row, I can save $10 because I'm just going to focus on one challenge at a time. I'm not going to skip around and do a bunch of them. I'm just going to work on one at a time. Perfect. And in the month of August, I want to try and focus on my books so I can put some money away. And then I am going to take this out from the back envelope. I'm going to add it. So 10, 22, 23, 24. So $24 out of 41 I have saved. And then I'll keep saving. 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I do $6, I finish it right there. And then I have the row on the bottom. I have this book in a Kuromi version as well. And that one will also be available in my I flipped this the wrong way. These are the prop bills for that one. Purple, obviously to match Kuromi. And I will have this one available when I relaunch as well. That's my card game. That's the Save 120. There's a bunch of different things. And you get the similar one with the die, but you get a Kuromi print, the one that I'm doing with the honey to get it there. So that's the Kuromi one if you're interested in that one. That one will be also available on the 15th of August. I'll be selling it on my shop. All right. So there you have it, you guys. Did a little bit of saving in my Hello Kitty book. I did all my monthly savings because you guys know that at the beginning of the month I always have to take a day that's just for that, and it's a different video than other videos. So thank you for watching and hanging out with me. We'll be back tomorrow for savings. I can't even think. Dreams do come true. My shut the box and all that good stuff. And I'll still be adding a little bit of money into my Christmas, to my Merry Christmas book, so we can get this book done, because that'll be exciting. And then this money can all go to Christmas as well. So that'll be what we're working on next. Thank you so much for watching. Your girl is going to get in bed and get some sleep so I can rest and be ready for next week, which is this whole new week. I mean, and be excited. I hope you guys have a great Monday, and thank you for watching. Love you. Don't forget to enter my giveaway on the Freebie Friday video. Bye.